At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here he comes with the return. So Indiana's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Indiana! Once he got some room, it was over.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Nicholson. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burrow. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Grab near the marker. It's Sullivan. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. These corners going to give them some space. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burrow. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burrow. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Look out, he's got room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
He'll try to take it back. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Jimenez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these...
It's picked off. That's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Got his man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Longo. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Buys a little time with his feet. Grab near the sticks. It's Longo. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his big tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go with a direct snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking for room, it's Jimenez. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's reeled in, it's Thompson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker, it's Gore. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
That's caught. It's Longo. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. The sure hands, it's Moffitt. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The short hands, it's Longo. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. give to the single back. Hard running there. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Burrow. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Spins it out to the back. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Caught. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lanier. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
It's on target and complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw again. Quickly complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Man, I love on 3rd down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Clements. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. On the ground, it's Jimenez. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They jump on top here in OT.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
To the air on second down. On target to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Minnesota! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He's looking to pass. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.